something from the first. He asked me politely if I knew what was in the keg. Well, I went to investigate, and the next thing I knew, I was shoved inside. Well, when I was freed, I was a bit on edge. My nerves, the doctor said, could snap at any time. So I thought of this little holiday, and why is it every time I begin this story, the room empty?
Miss Trent?
Oh, Esther, you startled me.
Sorry, are you all right?
Yes, I was just remembering. You see, it was just a day like this one when it happened. I was simply trying to do my duty, you understand. The boys are sniggering. I could hear that. Then little Efren asked me politely if I knew. I went to investigate, and the next thing I knew, no wonder Reader's Digest turned the story down. I guess it is rather dull. I guess my whole life has been rather dull. Yes, I see it now. Nothing exciting has ever happened to me. Yes. From the day I was born until...
What the? Lights must have flown again. I'd better go get that generator started. No, Bobby, stay with me! Oh, very well. I think Absworth puts candle in here. And matches, too. Let me light it. Bobby, something's wrong. Something's wrong? Well, let's see. Aunt Mary's been murdered. The Major's been murdered. And the doctor is missing. Hi, George. I think you're right. Something is wrong. No, I mean something new is wrong. Oh, good. Just when the old ones were getting boring. There's nobody here. Everyone is still out looking over the garden. Bobby, let's just stay here. Just you and me? It's either that or you go running around with the killer on the loose. Well, what were those choices again? I don't know what they expected by out in the garden, except for all those fish in the garden. Yes, that leads me to thinking about one particular suspect. Old Jagmaster, or whoever's delivering the fish these days. I think you're right. I think he was here this morning. Hello, what's this? That's so much better. What were you saying? Epsworth must be working the generator now. These glasses, they belong to Miss Trent. Are you sure? She and I arrived together, and I noticed at the time. What do you mean you arrived together? I mean, we got here at the same time. Me in my car, and she in her. Listen, this may be subject. She told me she is never far from her glasses. You two must have had quite a conversation. An idle chat is all. You know how some people talk to get their minds off things? They just go on talking and talking and don't even notice what's happening around them. It must have been engrossing. You two could have been in danger. I doubt it.
We'll just have to run down and see how the men are coming along. Hey, you what? You got the Major all laid out for the Moore boys when they can get at this. So, you found another body, did you? That was a joke. Blimey, I was joking. You have to watch every word.
Those belong to Miss Trent, the school teacher. I think something's befallen her.
You just leave the supposing to us, why don't you? I suppose you didn't see anything else in this room?
No, we haven't seen anything. You can be sure we've been keeping quite alert.
It's not how you're paying attention, it's what you're paying attention to. I shall check outside to see if there are any stragglers about.
Meanwhile, I'll check upstairs. And you two, you'd best stay here, where you're safe.
Let's see if Miss Trent is in the great hall. Can't help but think about her, can you? Just stay close and don't ask questions.
your life and limb to get the wife's makeup bag.
Yes, well, that's my lookout. Yours is to find the killer, ain't it?
And maybe I just already am.
Oh, what Inspector Milo? I ain't no ghost. That was your big announcement, wasn't it? Hauser Jeffrey was the one that saw everything.
Just never you mind. I knows all, and I sees all. I know who's who, and what's what. What was that?
Rotten English wiring, if you ask me.
Well, I ain't without my resources, I can tell you.
Oh! I'm right here, Milo, unless you want to give me an eye inspection.
Now then, sir, I'll just see you to your room.
I think I'll just stay right here, if you don't mind. You see, if I'm to be the new owner of this place, I think it's about time I start taking charge.
Well then, sir, I guess I better take you here. You're
Are
ready
you-
now.
What?
What was that?
What is it, Milo?
I felt an arm or something hit me. Jacobs, you there? Ah, that's much better.
I don't think so.
Why just that?
Because I'm right here.
Aha, good. Now that I got you in my sights again, wait a minute. If I'm here, and you're here,
Then who's got the flashlight?
no need to panic.
I think that'd be a good idea just about now.
No need. Look you behind the light. Show yourself or it'll go hard for you. Well, I'm all out of ideas. You think?
How about a good course of magic?
There. All right, on a count of 3, I say we rush the light.
That's the light?
Yes. He can't take both of us.
Right. Well, maybe we can wait for the lights to come up.
What? Oh, no. We wait, and then Epsworth will get the generator working again. Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh, you're right. Right. That'll work. Unless...
I was afraid you'd say something like that. Unless what?
Unless... That's Epsworth.
I doubt that, Jacobs. The butler? That's so overdone.
I do suppose so. Too overdone.
Then we wait, and they'll get the lights up.
Right. Unless...
Stop that. Unless what?
Unless Epsworth's also been murdered.
Just full of good cheer, aren't we now?
Just thinking out loud's all.
Well, that's fine, only don't let me hear you. You ready?
For what?
To rush him. I told you, he can't take both of us.
Right. Unless... Just trying to do my part.
Well, you better start now. Unless...
Now?
Get him!
Go.
I got them.
You guys say, oh! He hit me. No. Yeah. Bring the couch. Got him?
I got his legs.
Perfect. Put him down.
Feeling familiar. What in the...
Good dad, Inspector. Don't forget to beat its rights, grab its hat, and take it in.
Just never you mind.
We'll have to stage a lineup at the station house. I'll bring in the wing chair and the fireplace just to confuse the witnesses.
I think I'll just scram up to my room.
Are you looking for us?
I know where to go from here.
Oh, you've got some more furniture you wish to wrestle to the ground.
Let's just say we know a thing or two that eliminates the old fisherman.
And pray tell, what does that mean?
That means somebody has already eliminated Jackmaster.
Another murder? Lord, we're going to have to start strapping them together like kindling.
I have been thinking about the domestics, though. Epsilon!
What are you doing?
Just never you mind.
Bobby, I'm worried about Lady Munster.
Lady Fenster? What should you be what? Work?
Bobby, he means...
You've seen something?
Well, you seen anything unusual running around?
Unusual? You mean our witness ghost?
Could be. Could be.
Well, I did see something. Just someone trying to scare us is all.
You mean to death?
It was back in the Great Hall. It was a
monk?
That's it. But it was carrying a meat cleaver. And I don't think monks are supposed to carry cutlery.
Cutlery? And he was carrying a deadly weapon, so it could chip away at the remaining heirs.
Chip away. Katie, he means a chipmunk. I'm worried about Lady Fenster. Yes, I put her in a room and made sure she locked the door, but I think it could be wise to have her run up and check on her. Constable,
All right, but don't you get any ideas of leaving?
of course not. Once we make sure Auntie is snug, we shall return.
You're awfully brave to travel to a frequently dark house with a murderer running loose.
Good point. I dare say, with old Excalibur here, we shall feel a bit safer.
Just be careful and return as soon as you can.
Of course. Katie? Oh, Bobby.
Epsilon!
Wait, I'll get you.
Who's still here?
Oh, well, let's just see now. There's you, Constable Oliver, and there's me. Am I going too fast for you, sir?
No, wait. No, I mean the domestics, the menials. Who's still here and who's gone?
Well, Cook is still here, as is Madge. I believe McDonald left earlier.
Of course. But maybe that's what he wants us to think. As I see it, what we're dealing with here, what we need here, is to weed out the imposters. Some of them that's here ain't who they pretends to be. Yes, what we're dealing with here is a very cunning killer. One who could be here one moment and gone the next. Or right nearby, quiet so you don't know it. I'm on to him or her. At least I know my job I do. So I've got my little plan, so will you stop that? Oliver!
Mark!
What? Don't come down here.
Are we still going through with the whole thing of scaring them out? They already know who we are.
No, this is a different plan. Same costume. Look, somebody here wants us to believe there really is a ghost. Obviously, this was also the murderer. But what if the murderer, who is also a ghost, sees another ghost, get their hand away immediately.
By acting scared?
Exactly!
Everybody's scared!
I hoped you remember the work, I tell you.
Right.
They saw the monk, and that's all she wrote. Think about it.
A ghost book.
Why, Sir Geoffrey, of course. I couldn't think of anybody else. I mean, how many monks could there be in this place?
All right, make this clear. It's blooming hot enough to put on a steaming dish without all the utensils disappearing. Have any of you seen it? Any? No, Sir Geoffrey, you stay away from me! What? You stay away from me, you hear? Ah!
It could have been. I didn't see him. It was just the light.
Miss Trent,
What?
where were you? We were getting a bit worried.
I ran outside.
On such a terrifically horrible night, what caused you to run outside?
What was running around inside? I've seen him. Sir Geoffrey, I've seen him.
Now, Miss Trent, Sir Geoffrey's been dead for years.
Why do you think I'm scared? I see you. It doesn't bother me. I see an inspector. I'm fine. It's ghost that is to me. You understand it now?
There. One question, though. You knew the Major, didn't you?
No, I didn't know him. I knew his grandson, Ephraim.
One of the ones that...
Nailed me up like so much cheese, yes?
So that's how you knew the Major's little regiment.
Yes, Her Majesty's 2nd Northumberland.
Yes,
Drill and drum cavalry.
right.
Horse brigade, musketeers,
And
overland scouts.
is that all?
5th division.
Look,
Stay away from me!
what are you?
You're the murderer, aren't you? That affair in London, Lionel Pratt.
I didn't kill him. What can I do to convince you? Very well. Happy now?
But how do you know I'm not the killer?
Good point. There, we'll just have to see who's telling the truth.
I see you're studying with Lord Tweed.
No, but I read his book. He puts great store in sword play. He believes it brings out one's weaknesses.
And great.
Very good. Thank you. So you knew the Major was going to be here tonight, didn't you?
No, I knew he came here often, but I chose the place because of the atmosphere.
The atmosphere?
Yes, I needed a good rest.
A 5-year-old Bobby
Inspector Taserman.
I didn't kill anyone, I tell you!
He's right, you know.
What?
Thank you, Constable.
Seen the time, old man.
Wait, you two are in it with him?
Yes, that's how I was able to leave London. You see, if the real murderer thought that I was being held as the prime suspect of Lionel Pratt's murder, he'd feel free to strike again. And then the police would move in and nab him.
Him?
Or her.
But there have been several more murders. Not to extend my bounds, but just when are the police going to step in?
Well, that's the tricky part, all right. You see, the murderer is a master of disguise. In fact, he came here disguised as old Jag Master himself.
What?
Yes, the old salt has been dead for more than 24 hours now. Don't you see? It was his murder that brought us here tonight.
But he was here just an hour ago.
Exactly. A murderer puts on a show here, he leaves all the fish, the cod, in the garden to help pray the Jag Master.
But you're telling me all of this. You must not think me as a suspect. Is that true?
Could be. Or we're just telling you this to build up your confidence.
I just saw her face, sir. I don't think she needs confidence.
But who's running around dressed as a monk?
What?
Monk?
Sir Geoffrey, the ghost monk. I saw him.
Then Katie wasn't letting her imagination run away with her.
So Geoffrey, you've seen it?
Why, yes.
What did he do?
He tried to strangle me, but I broke free and ran outside.
Quickly now. Where's Miss Katie?
In Auntie's room, resting. What is it, Milo?
My guess is the ghost, or whoever's posing as the ghost, is not only killing the heirs to the estate, but also anyone who might figure out who the ghost really is. Hurry now.